Hey citizens, thanks for stopping by. For today's video, let's take it up close and personal of this all-new 2019 MG ZS. There are 3 trims that are available for the Philippine market, and one right here that I'm going to review is the top-of-the-line 1.5 Alpha mated to a 4-speed automatic gearbox. In this video, let's take this MG ZS for a full walk-around review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So, what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review. The MG ZS is powered by a 1.5-liter dual overhead cams, 16-valve, and a naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder petrol engine with multi-point fuel injection and dynamic variable valve timing. This car produces 114 PS at 6,000 RPM and 150 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM. 48 liters is the fuel tank size of this car with emission standard of Euro 5. A 4-speed automatic gearbox is the transmission of the Alpha trim ZS, and the drivetrain of the ZS is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Morris Garages, a British brand started in 1924 and lasted in 1972 in some ownership within the British company. In the mid-2000s, the MG brand has revived, owned by a Chinese company, SAIC Motor Corporation Limited, formerly known as the Shanghai Automotive Industry Corporation. One of the models that MG manufactured under by SAIC Motors was a 5-door subcompact crossover SUV, the ZS. The MG ZS first announced in 2016 at the Guangzhou Auto Show in China, and it was announced in London Motor Show in 2017, and it began its production at the end of 2017. The MG ZS SUV was also shown at the Auto Shanghai Motor Show in 2017 alongside the new concept MG Emotion. That being said, the MG ZS has been revived as a subcompact crossover SUV from a former Salute, which was produced in 2001 to 2005 under by MG Rover. It is the second SUV that MG Motor made after the first SUV, the MG GS. It's true that the ZS is a Chinese-made vehicle, but its body silhouette, it doesn't look like that is made in China. The styling itself has a British quality based on its lines, characteristics, design, and overall aspects. From inside and out, you will see a nice premium looking finish, and also some of the features are definitely technical. Overall, it might not be disappointing as you expect. Still, the ZS has a British spirit because it is wearing the legendary MG badge, even it is a Chinese-made vehicle. There is nothing to deny about is the price. Price points of the ZS is definitely affordable compared to its any other counterparts, and best of all, the ZS gives a very good impression from a person's point of view when it comes to style, features, and technical aspects. All of these are relatively well refined and totally premium. What is interesting that the MG ZS has now available in all-electric EV version called the EZS that was launched at the Guangzhou Auto Show way back 2018, and it was sold in the UK, Thailand, and China. In India, the EZS was expectedly sold in the early 2020. The MG ZS was firstly launched in the Philippines during the last quarter of 2018, and there are 3 terms available: Style Manual, Style Automatic, and the topping range, Alpha Automatic. Both trims are offered with a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated inline 4 petrol engine. Exterior features are manual leveling halogen projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, chrome front fog light molding, honeycomb design front grille with chrome highlights, matte silver skid plate, front and rear wipers, ABS cladding lower body side with matte silver molding, indicators on the body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles, chrome side window belt line, matte silver roof rails, shark fin antenna, Pluff signature design rear incandescent taillights, chrome highlight lower corners for the rear bumper, rear spoiler with high mount stoplight, and rear parking sensors. As for safety, the MG ZS Alpha gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, cornering brake control, electronic stability program, hill hold control, traction control system, vehicle dynamic control, brake disc wiping, tire pressure monitoring system, front and rear ELR seatbelts, driver and passenger seatbelt reminder, child lock for the rear doors, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, and an alarm system with immobilizer. 17-inch 5-spoke 2-tone alloy rims was fitted to the ZS Alpha, wrapped in 215/50R17 tires. Ventilated discs and solid discs are present for both front and rear. McPherson struts and torsion beam setup make up the front and rear suspension respectively. Speaker down there, bottle holder, storage. Window controls, window lock. Right next to the interior door handle, you got your central locking buttons. Mirror controls, headlight adjuster lever, storage. This lever right here pops up your fuel door, and this lever right here pops up your bonnet. The driver's seat of this MG ZS gets a fully manual adjustments with your seat back, height, and your sliding position controls. You have the same set of adjustment as found on the driver's side. However, it loses out on the height adjustment. The MG ZS Alpha is standard with an electric-assisted rack and pinion power steering system. This steering wheel is covered in leather with perforated sections on the sides, sport grips at 10 and 2, piano black and chrome highlights at the bottom spoke, a flat bottom design to add sportiness, and multifunction controls in both two spokes. Plus, it is a 3-spoke design. Coming from a 1.5-liter engine, the MG ZS Alpha is mated to a 4-speed automatic gearbox with Tiptronic manual shifting via the plus and minus down through the gear lever. A reverse camera will appear at the infotainment system, and the rear parking sensors is activated once you put the car into reverse. Nicely leather padded center armrest with some white stitching on it, and underneath you have your perfect size amount of storage area. Hand operated parking brake, 2 cup holders, more storage right there, power outlet, USB input for your infotainment display, your USB input right here for charging, single zone automatic climate control system, temperature to the left, fan speed to the right, your front defrost, air conditioning, recirculation, rear defrost, your 4 different modes. The MG Alpha is equipped with an 8-inch infotainment audio head unit which features a various media connectivity options, Apple CarPlay, and 6 speakers for the sound system. Now here's the screen itself, and underneath of the screen, these are your sets of buttons for your infotainment display with your source button, seek track, and mute button. On the center, you got your volume knob and at the same time your power button. On top, you've got your 2 aircon vents, and right here is your hazard switch in the center. Tweeters located at the A-pillar on both sides. Wiper controls to the right, and your light and indicator controls. Down below of this indicator controls, you've got your cruise control. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your audio controls with your volume button, seek track, your mute button in the center, your telephone button, and your source button. While on the right side, this up, down, left, right, and your OK button corresponds you to control the multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. Down below is your voice recognition system. This MG ZS does come standard with a push-button ignition. The steering wheel of this ZS gets a manual tilt only, adjusting using the lever right here. The driver's side's sun visor gets a vanity mirror. This knob right here controls you to open up the powered sunroof. Use this knob right here. All you have to do, just twist it all the way to the left. Twist this knob all the way right here to open up as a vent. These 2 arrows right here corresponds you to control your shade for your sunroof. Interior lights right above. Sunglass holder. And a manual dimming rear view mirror. The front passenger side sun visor gets a vanity mirror as found on the driver's side. You also have a grip handle on top. Nicely sized glove box. speaker down there, bottle holder or storage, window control. The rear seats can be do fold down in a 60-40 split. The right side and the middle portion of this seat back can be do fold down in 60, while that on the left side is 40. To do this, use the strap right here, just pull it. And you can fold down the rear seat back. And it do fold flat. I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'9", which is about 1.7 meters tall. And I don't reach my foot underneath the driver's seat, as you can see, but I do have a room to stretch out my feet underneath of the driver's seat. Now, as for legroom, I have slightly more than this. While I have this much in terms of headroom when the sunshade is exposed, but when the shade was closed and it imposes the sunshade, or I mean sunroof, it's slightly like this. Well, actually, the back seat of the all-new, well, I'm say the new MG ZS is pretty comfortable throughout the. Well, actually, the seats are nicely comfortable as well, thanks to its nicely padded leather seats, and the space are definitely humongous as you expected. This is my driving position, so I feel comfortable here at the back. You have storage pockets in the front seat backs. Grip handles on the seating for the rear on both sides. This car doesn't have a center armrest. You do also have a little storage right here. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the hatch itself and locate the MG badge. All you have to do, just push this upper portion of the badge and pull it. Cargo capacity of the ZS measures 359 liters of space when all rear seats up, and folding down the rear seats and removing the cargo cover, creating 1,166 liters. There are two storages on both sides, a light that illuminates the area that is located on the right side, and a spare tire together with a toolkit, jack, and warning triangle that is located underneath at the boot floor. Well guys, I hope you enjoy of this full walk-around review of the 2019 all-new MG ZS 1.5 Alpha in a 4-speed automatic gearbox. If you like this video, make sure you hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I'll see you next time with 4 more latest videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching and mabuhay!